Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 17. Siddhi Swaroop, embodiment of accomplishment, image of lotus, image of Satogun. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Yeah, everyone looks well and must be definitely experiencing a lot of deep reflections and attention on self, and definitely progressing with more and more practice. It's so simple, right? Just keeping a thought, observing the self, the pattern of thoughts. And as much we do that, then there are a lot of realizations. As I was mentioning, that for me, there are different stages of being like lotus. When we come in knowledge, then being lotus is just to be very detached and lovely, free from the vices, a pure life. But then, as we keep moving forward, at this time I saw the image of lotus more as being above everything and remain untouched. And above here is that when my connection is with Baba and I have more and more self awareness of my eternal original self, once that awareness is increasing, then my thoughts will be very elevated. My thoughts will not be responding to the thoughts which are in the air or whatever others are thinking. You all will be surprised that it is from people's heart. When they think good of you, when they think of blessings for you, when they think of whatever good part you are playing, that energy is a very supportive energy. But because of some reasons, their thoughts are not very pleasant towards me because of so many reasons. It could happen. Anyone. It could be neighbor. It could be your within Brahmin family. It could be in lokiks, right? Now, even if it's not visible what they're thinking, but their energy, whatever they're thinking, it's in the air. And that definitely very subtly affects you. Like you might not be that happy, your intoxication can reduce, and suddenly you're feeling very heavy, and you don't see any reason. But it's very subtle, right? So when you are above, you go above. Whatever anyone is thinking for me, but because my thoughts are coming from Baba, my thoughts are coming from my pure heart, I will definitely be thinking always mm, good about everyone, good qualities of everyone, and from my heart, keep sharing the blessings more and more. If I am above, right? If I am on the same level, then I pick all that energy and it affects the state of mind. There are so many, of course, Baba's children, but in the world also people say, I don't know suddenly what happened to me. I don't know why my happiness disappeared. Why suddenly I start getting doubts or anything. So if you think you cannot find cause, the reason within yourself, that means it's coming from others, from somewhere. And there are so many karmic accounts, so many little things happen, interactions in relationships. So as lotus flower, you don't allow to be touched by all that. I recently realized that uh, when you have these 2 weeks, we do bhog and offering for our ancestor souls, Lokik and Alokik. In a way, we all are part of that, right? How many people would have offered book for you to write? Because we were ancestors too, and would have been grandmother, grandfather, whatever relationship. So when you had been, you know, very good, you had been have kind heart, you had compassion, and so definitely when they think, uh, they talk, they mention, their memories are about what you were. So nothing really disappears in the world, stays. If it doesn't stay in the form of physical, but stays in feelings, stays in vibrations, stays in even in the space. So everyone really should keep aim both ways. One is, let me take strength from Baba. So my thinking is not responding to what others are thinking for me, but my thinking is what I uh, take from Baba, I receive from Baba. Baba's love is enough, is unlimited. You can never, your love can be up to certain extent for some number of souls. But when it comes to Baba's love, so as a lotus flower being above means uh, that you are connected with Baba. And then you remain above whatever is in the atmosphere, whatever is in the air. And some suffer a lot. I am not respected, I am not loved, I am not cared, I don't have any role, I don't, so much subtle suffering, not feeling that self respect. All that is happening because of the energy. It's your own energy, but in the minds of people. So never, in the beginning, many times people say, I don't know what everyone thinks of me. I don't need to know what everyone thinks of me, but what I think for others, I need to know. I just need to pay attention that I always think good of everyone. Many times it does happen that you might have expectation, it's not fulfilled, but why should I have expectation? Brahma Baba was never disappointed by anyone. Baba, Shiv Baba, every morning he speaks to us. He gives us so much sustenance. Yajna is for all of us to give us sustenance. But Baba never say, but children doesn't respond that much. Baba looks at our stage of perfection. Baba never looks at where we are. He just tells us, reminds us, but his drishti is always on our stage of perfection. That is why when we sit in front of Baba, he feels so much love. If he was looking at what I am today, of course he will love. But what I'm saying, if it was 30 years ago, 40 years ago, there are so many things Baba told me, but I didn't find courage to do. I was not ready for it. But he knew that one day or other, children will do it, right? So look at Baba, how Baba looked at us, right? That will be very, very helpful for us to remain above. So as we remain above and untouched, uh, then what happens that one of the energy within the self that we have to become Sato Pradhan, right? You know that there are three gunas, Satogun, Rajogun, and Tamo. So we were in Tamo, right? In Iron Age. Move on, and then there was Rajo and Sato, or from Sato to Rajo and Tamo. So Tamo means darkness, right? So first there needs to be light. Tamo also means degraded, the alloy of tamo, and that also tamo pradhan. It's only through remembrance of Baba. When Baba says, if you remember me, you will become Sato Pradhan from Tamo Pradhan. So when there is really pure remembrance, then the alloy of Tamo, that is iron, that alloy is melted, is removed. Same is Rajo then. Rajo is like always something mixed, old. If someone had some experience 20 years ago, it just comes back. It's Rajo. Why should you think of anyone and carry with you something from 20 years? Some say, but what about positive things? That also is good. But every day there is something new, something more to learn. So that energy of Rajo, the guna of alloy of Rajo also has to be melted. So Baba's remembrance should be such. No, Baba says yoga is fire. It's a journey, but also fire where you burn these different kinds of alloy, where you are thinking, just kind of you feel different. That is, it's Sato now, it's Satoguni. And then the final, of course, is Sato Pradhan. That means only Sato. And Sato means clean, pure, beautiful, like golden aged, no? So it's like iron aged, there is copper, then golden. So how to, you know, if you have this Sato energy, then whatever is happening, the nature, whatever it is, will be Satoguni to you. Nature will provide you that. So alloy has to be melted. So what we are looking at to be the image of Sato for tomorrow, the practice is image of Sato. So think about that when I am in golden age, or as I am going to golden age, so what will be the qualities? What will be my thinking? How will I speak? What will be my interaction? We all have aim, no, to golden age, or we are happy here. Even we will say it's confluence age, we are happy, but still, no, outside world is iron age. Any little news you hear, nothing is pleasant, right? There is so much corruption, there is so much different kinds of negative actions, negative energy. So we want, right, to go to golden age, right? Baba wants to take us to golden age, but Satogun, Sato Pradhan stage. So you all will have reflections on what actually is the Sato stage, Sato Gun, but also keep aim. Since morning, try to just Baba's remembrance as fire of yoga, fire. And I just want to merge in remembrance where uh, Sato, Tamo is gone, Rajo is gone, and from Sato becoming Sato Pradhan. You will really kind of internally love yourself. You will be able to stay in self respect, and you will always share with others Baba's love, peace, patience, Satoguni person has lot of qualities and never interact with anyone in a way which is not bringing happiness or based on truth. So we have to cross the boundary from Rajo to Sato and then move further from Sato to Sato Pradhan stage. So when there is Sato Pradhan stage, you will really have beautiful experience. So I think that we all are looking forward to be in that Sato and Sato Pradhan stage. And then attainments of Satogun, whether it is response from the souls or from the nature or receiving from God, in Sato stage is something very beautiful. And you are stable, you are consistent. It's golden aged, Sato Pradhan, golden aged. So that golden aged stage, will we get that stage in golden age? It is at confluence age, right? We have Sato Pradhan stage so that I am transferred, going home for short time. Then I'm transferred from Iron Age to Golden Age. So tomorrow is the image of Sato. Just imagine your nature, every time, anywhere you are, what you spread and what you receive is very beautiful, very revealing. So we move forward and become the image of being Sato. That will be our Siddhi Swaroop for tomorrow. Practice for the whole day. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to our Vikti Journey Diamond Day. The Father decorates us through sharing from the Dadis.
ओम शांति। कौन है मेरा बाबा? ये थोड़ा अब भी सोच लो, कौन है मेरा बाबा?
हमारे को बाबा मिला तो हर दिन हर पल मिलन मनाते हैं। हीरा हमें बना बाबा कहना अर्थात बाबा की विशेषताएं सामने आना। एक बाबा दूसरा कोई। किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें।
सबको ये तो अनुभव हुआ ही होगा, कदम रखते ही या वायुमंडल ही ऐसा है जो और कुछ सोचने देखने का न समय है न है देखने के लिए। माउंटेन्स ही है और अपने जैसे ही सफ़ेद वस्त्रधारी है और तो कुछ है ही नहीं। कहाँ जाए? या सच को मैंने भारत से बाहर जहाँ से भाई कोई अच्छी एक बहन मिली थी, का कुछ समय पहले मेरे को अंदर से बहुत लगन थी, क्या करूं, कहाँ जाऊं? कहा माउंटेन पर जाना है, माउंटेन पर जाना है। आवाज़ आता है माउंटेन्स पर जाना है। माउंटेन पर कहाँ जाना है? माउंटेन्स पर जाना है। रहने वाली है इजिप्ट की, बड़े पोजीशन में, बड़ा सब कुछ, पर अंदर से खींच मुझे सच चाहिए, माउंटेन्स पर जाना है। तो माउंटेन्स की खींच ने उसको ब्रह्मा बाबा का साक्षात्कार करा लिया। वाइट कपड़ों वाला बैठा है, फिर हमको देख लिया और वहाँ पहले से पोस्टर लगे पड़े थे सारे शहर के अंदर, पीस, पावर, विजडम। तो 2-3 दिन पहले ही खींच करके बाबा के घर आई थी, कोर्स कर लिया। इतनी खुश, मुझे ये माउंटेन पर जाना है, माउंटेन पर जाना है, और कुछ नहीं। बहुत पुरुषार्थ किया था। तो हम भी शुरू से ये माउंटेन्स पर क्यों आए हम? दुनिया के आवाजों से दूर, निगाहों से दूर, न देखने की न जानने की है, न इच्छा भी नहीं हो सकती। कहाँ जाए? पर खींच होती है ऐसे एटमॉस्फेयर में। किसको खींच होती है? पूछो, किसको खींच होती है? दोनों को, दिल को मन को, दोनों भागते हैं उठ के। कहाँ भी, कोई भी देश में जाएंगे, कहाँ भी जाएंगे, दोनों कहेंगे हाँ बस फैसला कर लेंगे, जाना है। फिर कोई रोक भी नहीं सकता। गलत रास्ते पर जाना है, कोई रोक नहीं सकता। अभी अच्छे रास्ते पर जाना है तो कोई रोक नहीं सकता। कौन से रास्ते पर जाना है? कि सच्चे के रास्ते पर जाना है। सच के रास्ते पर जाना है। वो कैसे, शुरू कहाँ से होगा? स्टेप ये नहीं उठाना है, पर अंदर का। संकल्प आया मुझे, संकल्प आते ही मुझे शांति चाहिए। तो शांति मिलेंगी सच्चा बनने से। क्या मिलेगा? अंदर झूठ का तलाक। असर दिखाई पड़े ये झूठ है, ये पत्थर है, ये हीरा है। पत्थर इतने मोटे मोटे कितने भी होंगे, हीरा छोटा सा होगा। उसकी चमक वंडरफुल है। दूर से खींचता है, सच है। उसकी वैल्यू है, उसकी कुछ वैल्यू नहीं है। बस अंदर से बार बार ये आवाज आएगा, मुझे सच चाहिए ना। दिल कहती है सच चाहिए ना, मन कहता है हाँ हाँ मैं भी थक गया हूं। थकावट है मन को बहुत, बटक बटक कर रहे, थका हुआ है बेचारा। तो दिल साथ देती है। ठीक है, राइट है या नहीं बताओ सही। अगर दिल साथ न देवे तो मन बेचारा इतना थका हुआ भटका हुआ, वो कैसे शांति से सोचे मुझे सच चाहिए। दिल साथ देवे। जब दिल साथ नहीं देती है ना, तो ये कर्मेंद्रियां जो है और पुरानी आदतें जो है, वो दिल की भी नहीं सुनती है। आदतें हैं, आकर्षण है, फिर भी खींचोगी। ये नाम रूप देह दुनिया मोटे मोटे है बड़े, परंतु ये महीन है। उसके लिए पहले पहले ही बाबा हम बच्चों को समझाते थे, बच्चे सत्य को जानने के लिए बुद्धि विशाल, दूरांदेश महीन चाहिए। बुद्धि फिर अति बुद्धि, समझा? पीस ऑफ माइंड तभी आएगा जब बुद्धि विशाल, दूरांदेश, अंदाजा लगाए गलत क्या, अच्छा क्या, रंग क्या, राइट। विशाल महीन चाहिए, डीप चाहिए। गहराई में जाएंगे।
बेहद का प्यार आपने हमको है दिया, हीरा हमें बना कर श्रृंगार है किया। श्रीमत से मन चमन को आवाज हम करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें। दिन रात की ये सेवा हम याद करें, किन शब्दों में आपका धन्यवाद करें।
Okay, now let's start our homework. So we'll get our homework and do drills. So would like to invite our angel brother Dave. Welcome.
Om Shanti to all the images of lotus. Didi, thank you so much. Today, I think you really have touched on some deeper aspects of our thinking. To be a lotus, one of the concepts is to be above. And if I'm staying in Baba's remembrance and staying in my awareness of my original eternal self, then irrespective of what others are thinking about me, I'll be able to share good feelings, good wishes, blessings with them, and I can remain unaffected. I think this is really something profound. I'm going to think more about this. Regarding tomorrow's practice, if I'm in my Sato stage, then the response I will receive from nature, others, and Baba will be really very beautiful. And what I spread and what I receive will be very nice as well. So something very beautiful to look for our tomorrow's practice on this image of Satogun. Now let's see what our practice point is for tomorrow. So the Siddhi image of Satogun. The drill: I, the soul, keep all the three aspects of time in my intellect. In remembrance of Baba, I burn the alloy of Tamo and Rajo and become Sato Pradhan. Now let's practice this drill for a few minutes. Om Shanti.
Image of Satogun. I, the soul, keep all the three aspects of time in my intellect. In remembrance of Baba, I burn the alloy of Tamo and Rajo and become Sato Pradhan. I am an image of Satogun. I, the soul, keep all the three aspects of time in my intellect. In remembrance of Baba, I burn the alloy of Tamo and Rajo and become Sato Pradhan. I am an image of Satogun. Om Shanti.
आपकी याद, आपकी याद।
Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.